Hello, it is Ryan, and we could all use an extra bright spot in our day, couldn't we? Just to make up for things like sitting in traffic, doing the dishes, counting your steps, all the mundane stuff. That is why I'm such a big fan of Chumba Casino. Chumba Casino has all your favorite social casino-style games that you can play for free anytime, anywhere with daily bonuses. So sign up now at ChumbaCasino.com. That's ChumbaCasino.com.
No purchase necessary. VGW Group. Void where prohibited by law. 21 plus. Terms and conditions apply.
Yo, what's up Gen Z? It's your boy Jackson Reed here, back at it again with another dose of real talk for your beautifully messy lives. Today's topic? Teamwork, fam, but not that watered down, forced smiles and, we're a team crap you get in those corporate training videos. No, we're diving deep into the Emotional Intelligence Playbook because let's be real, being an actual team player requires more than just showing up with your earbuds in. Ever felt like you're surrounded by people who just don't get it? Like they're living in a different universe where empathy is optional and communication is just shouting over each other? Yeah, me too. But guess what? We can change that. Look, teamwork isn't about sucking up to the boss or being best buds with everyone, unless you actually are, no judgment. It's about understanding yourself, your emotions, and how they affect others. It's about communication, not just saying things, but really hearing and understanding what people are saying. It's about navigating conflict like a pro, not exploding into a TikTok-worthy meltdown every time someone disagrees with you. Here's the tea. Emotional intelligence is your secret weapon for becoming an actual team player. It's like leveling up in life, but instead of getting a cool new sword, you get the power to understand people and build real connections. Let's break it down. First things first, know your own vibe. What triggers you? What makes you happy? What are your strengths and weaknesses? When you understand yourself better, you can communicate more effectively and manage your reactions in stressful situations. Like, instead of getting all salty when someone messes up a task, take a deep breath, assess the situation, and offer constructive feedback, even if you're dying inside. Next up, empathy is your BFF. Put on your metaphorical glasses and try to see things from other people's perspectives. Why are they acting this way? What's going on in their lives that might be influencing their behavior? You don't have to agree with them, but understanding their point of view can make a huge difference in how you interact. Remember, being a good listener is way more impressive than dropping your hot takes every 5 seconds. Now, communication, the lifeblood of any successful team. Be clear, be concise, and be respectful. No one wants to decipher cryptic messages or deal with passive-aggressive shade throwing. Speak your mind, but do it in a way that's constructive and helpful. And for crying out loud, put those phones down when you're talking to someone. Conflict is inevitable, folks, even among the most chill squads. But how you handle it makes all the difference. First, take a beat. Don't react impulsively. Think about what's really bothering you and how you can express it calmly and respectfully. Then, listen to the other person's perspective. You might be surprised by what you learn. Remember, the goal isn't to win an argument, it's to find a solution that works for everyone. Finally, celebrate successes. Big or small, acknowledge each other's contributions and create a positive and supportive environment. This is about building a team where people feel valued and motivated to do their best work. After all, you wouldn't want your squad to be the meme-worthy disaster zone, right? So there you have it. 5 golden rules for leveling up your teamwork game with emotional intelligence. Now let me give you a real-world scenario, one that probably feels way too familiar. Imagine you're working on a group project with some friends. One person is ghosting everyone, another is constantly complaining, and the third is trying to take over the entire thing. Sound like your crew? It happens all the time, but here's how you handle it. First off, don't be afraid to address the elephant in the room. Have a direct conversation with the person who's ghosting, expressing your concerns and emphasizing the importance of everyone contributing. For the complainer, try to redirect their energy by focusing on solutions rather than dwelling on problems. And as for the overbearing teammate, gently but firmly remind them that it's a team effort and encourage them to delegate tasks. By using these emotional intelligence tactics, you can turn this potential disaster into a surprisingly productive, and maybe even fun, experience. Remember, teamwork isn't just about getting stuff done. It's about building real connections and creating something amazing together. So go out there, slay those group projects, and remember, you got this. Okay, last call for action. What's one thing you can implement from today's episode to become a better team player? Hit me up in the comments or send me a DM. Let's keep this conversation going. And don't forget to follow, rate, and share this podcast like it's your new favorite TikTok obsession. Peace out.
This podcast is created with the help of advanced AI to deliver thoughtful affirmations and positive messages just for you.